What is happening, Mad Squad? My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC, and I got a lot of awesome comic swag today. I'll be showing you that later, but I want to go ahead and get some reactions done that have been requested. The one I was requested to do is to watch The Lie We Live. Looks interesting. Let's watch it.
At this moment, you could be anywhere, doing anything. Instead, you sit alone before a screen. So what's stopping us from doing what we want, being where we want to be? Each day we wake up in the same room and follow the same path to live the same day as yesterday. Yet at one time, each day was a new adventure. Along the way, something changed. Before, our days were timeless. Now our days are scheduled. Is this what it means to be grown up? To be free? But are we really free?
Wow.
Food, water, land. The very elements we need to survive are owned by corporations. There's no food for us on trees, no fresh water in streams, no land to build a home. If you try and take what the earth provides, you'll be locked away. So we obey their rules. We discover the world through a textbook. For years we sit and regurgitate what we're told, tested and graded, like subjects in a lab. Raised not to make a difference in this world, raised to be no different. Smart enough to do our job, but not to question why we do it. So we work and work, left with no time to live the life we work for. Until a day comes when we are too old to do our job. It is here we're left to die. Our children take our place in the game. To us, our path is unique, but together we are nothing more than fuel. The fuel that powers the elite who hide behind the logos of corporations. This is their world, and their most valuable resource is not in the ground. It is us. We build their cities, we run their machines, we fight their wars. After all, money isn't what drives them, it's power. Money is simply the tool they use to control us. Worthless pieces of paper we depend on to feed us, move us, entertain us. They gave us money, and in return, we gave them the world. Where there are trees that cleaned our air, are now factories that poison it. Where there was water to drink is toxic waste that stinks. Where animals ran free are factory farms where they are born and slaughtered endlessly for our satisfaction. Over 1 billion people are starving, despite us having enough food for everybody. Where does it all go? 70% of the grain we grow is fed to the animals you eat for dinner. Why help the starving? You can't profit off them. We are like a plague sweeping the earth, tearing apart the very environment that allows us to live. We see everything as something to be sold, as an object to be owned. But what happens when we have polluted the last river, poisoned the last breath of air, have no oil for the trucks that bring us our food? When will we realize money can't be eaten, that it has no value? We aren't destroying the planet, we're destroying all life on it. Every year, thousands of species go extinct, and time is running out before we're next. If you live in America, there's a 41% chance you get cancer. Heart disease will kill 1 out of 3 Americans. We take prescription drugs to deal with these problems, but medical care is the third leading cause of death, behind cancer and heart disease. We're told everything can be solved by throwing money at scientists so they can discover a pill to make our problems go away. But the drug companies and cancer societies rely on our suffering to make a profit. We think we're running for a cure, but really we're running away from the cause. Our body is a product of what we consume, and the food we eat is designed purely for profit. We fill ourselves with toxic chemicals, the bodies of animals infested with drugs and diseases. But we don't see this. The small group of corporations that own the media don't want us to. Surrounding us with a fantasy we're told is reality. It's funny to think humans once thought the Earth was the center of the universe. But then again, now we see ourselves as the center of the planet. We point to our technology and say we're the smartest. But do our computers, cars, and factories really illustrate how intelligent we are? Or do they show how lazy we become? We put this civilized mask on, but when you strip that away, what are we? How quickly we forget only within the past 100 years did we allow women to vote, allow blacks to live as equals. We act as if we're all-knowing beings, yet there's much we fail to see. We walk down the street ignoring the little things, the eyes who stare, the stories they share, seeing everything as a background to me. Perhaps we fear we're not alone, that we're a part of a much bigger picture. But we fail to make the connection. We're okay killing pigs, cows, chickens, strangers from foreign lands, but not our neighbors, not our dogs or cats, those we have come to love and understand. We call other creatures stupid, yet we point to them to justify our actions. But does killing simply because we can, because we always have, make it right? Or does it show how little we've learned, that we continue to act out of primal aggression, rather than thought and compassion? One day, the sensation we call life will leave us. Our bodies will rot, our valuables recollected. Yesterday's actions all that remain. Death constantly surrounds us. Still, it seems so distant from our everyday reality. We live in a world on the verge of collapse. The wars of tomorrow will have no winners. For violence will never be the answer. It will destroy every possible solution. If we all look at our innermost desire, we will see our dreams are not so different. We share a common goal: happiness. We tear the world apart looking for joy, without ever looking within ourselves. Many of the happiest people are those who own the least. But are we really so happy with our iPhones, our big houses, our fancy cars? We've become disconnected, idolizing people we've never met. We witness the extraordinary on screens, but ordinary everywhere else. We wait for someone to bring change, without ever thinking of changing ourselves. Presidential elections might as well be a coin toss. It's two sides of the same coin. We choose which face we want, and the illusion of choice, of change is created. But the world remains the same. We fail to realize the politicians don't serve us. They serve those who fund them into power. We need leaders, not politicians. But in this world of followers, we have forgotten to lead ourselves. Stop waiting for change and be the change you want to see. We didn't get to this point by sitting on our asses. The human race survived not because we are the fastest or the strongest, but because we work together. We have mastered the act of killing. Now let's master the joy of living. This isn't about saving the planet. The planet will be here, whether we are or not. Earth has been around for billions of years. Each of us will be lucky to last 80. We are a flash in time, but our impact is forever. I often wish I lived in an age before computers, when we didn't have screens to distract us. But I realize there's one reason why this is the only time I want to be alive. Because here today we have an opportunity we never had before. The internet gives us the power to share a message and unite millions around the world. While we still can, we must use our screens to bring us closer together rather than farther apart. For better or worse, our generation will determine the future of life on this planet. We can either continue to serve this system of destruction until no memory of our existence remains, or we can wake up, realize we aren't evolving upwards, but rather falling down. We just have screens in our faces so we don't see where we're heading. This present moment is what every step, every breath, and every death has led to. We are the faces of all who came before us. And now it is our turn. You can choose to carve your own path, or follow the road countless others have already taken. Life is not a movie. The script isn't already written. We are the writers. This is your story. Their story. Our story.
Whoa. That video said a lot, and I want to say something, right? Especially near the end, when it was talking about, let's use our screens to bring the world together, connect people. And that spoke to me because that's exactly what I'm slowly trying to do, is make this, not just YouTube, but even this world, for whoever's watching, a more positive place. What I'm trying to do is just bring some positivity into your life. If you're down or upset or whatever about life, you can always, I hope for you to be able to come here and have a little more happiness and joy in your day. That's what this channel's about. This is what I'm trying to do, and so far it's working because I'm, all of you guys are so positive in the comments and stuff. And that's the thing about, like, all of these electronics too, though, is that is really distancing us, is driving us apart, and not just technology, but just the way we are in 2016. It's like you can't walk by someone in the store and just say hi, shake their hand and stuff. Because even when I was in the store today, it's like I would walk by people, and it's like it's this awkward thing that, like, say I'm walking this way, this person's walking this way. It's like you have to hurry up and get past, and it's like you don't say anything, so you just have to hurry up and get past to make it less awkward, when it shouldn't be like that. It should just be where, like, I can just walk up to someone and say, hey, how are you doing? And just shake hands or whatever. Just say hi. You can't even, like, give people comments and things like that. It's like you walk up to a girl or a woman and say she's pretty, because she might be, and that's what I would do, but you're gonna get some negative response from her, like as if she thinks you're trying to hit on her or something, when that's not the case. You just want to tell her that she's a beautiful woman, because she is, because all women are beautiful in their own way. So it's 2016. We need to learn how to connect again, and we shouldn't have to use technology, but while it's at our disposal, that's what I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to try to connect as much of us to this positive community as I can. And that's just what I want, is for the world to be a more positive place, and that video really speaks. So his channel is going to be down in the description, so take a look at his stuff. And thank you for sending me the video. I can't remember your name, but thank you for requesting me to react to the video. It was a very good watch, and I think a lot of people need to see this. And yeah, let's try and make this world a more positive place to be in, online and real life. That's the dream, isn't it? World peace. One step at a time. Post your comments down below of what you thought in my reaction and what you want to see me react to next. Social media is down below in the description box. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe, and share. If you did not, give it a like, subscribe, and share. Alright, my name's Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. Hope y'all have a marvelous day. Stay mad.